Hey, hi, hello, friendos. So today I want to talk about skincare. This is a random topic. I know I've never really talked about this, but I have like combination skin, which I think is very, very common for people. It's like sometimes dry, sometimes oily. How do we fix that? I don't know. Scientists don't know. But it makes it rather difficult to find good products for my skin because they're either like all one way or the other. They're either like, is your skin like heckin' sensitive and dries out no matter what you put on it? This is the product for you. Or is your skin super oily and breaks out all the time? This is the product for you. And as common as like combo skin is, I still feel like people are like trying to figure out that perfect balance of like not drying, not too moisturizing. I don't know what to do about your skin. So I basically have just randomly tried a lot of different things in the past like week, and my skin doesn't really know what to do about it. So it's kind of a hot mess right now. And I just want to talk about some of the products that I've been using. So let's do that. Okay, first preface. 1, I'm not sponsored. I'm a very tiny little YouTube channel that nobody knows about, so I don't get sponsors from anything. But with that being said, here's some cool products that I'm trying. So the first one is something that I've been using for a really long time. It's not like a new thing, but it helps a lot with my skin routine because of the new stuff I've been trying. I need something to like get the makeup off my face first, and I've been using this. There we go, haha! So it's Garnier's Skin Active Micellar Cleansing Water. And I picked that up randomly at Target because I was like, what's micellar cleansing water? That sounds cool. And honestly, I really don't know what it is. But it takes off your makeup like so well. And I think it's better than like makeup removing wipes, because I read this thing online, and like, who knows, you can't really trust everything you read online. But I read this thing online that like makeup cleansing wipes are actually like kind of bad for your skin. And I don't remember exactly what it said, but ever since I read that, I was like, okay, I'm never using them again. So you just take the micellar cleansing water and you put it on a little cotton pad and then you wipe off. And the crazy thing is like, I'm gonna like make my bangs look horrible for a second. You put like the little cotton pad just on your eye. You don't even have to rub or anything. First of all, it doesn't burn your eyes because it's like basically just water. I'm talking really fast, sorry. You put the cotton pad like on your eye like this, and then like you take it off and like your eye makeup is like gone. You literally don't even have to rub. Like you can rub like gently. It's incredible. So I've been using that on my face first just to get my makeup off of my face, and I don't use it if I don't have any makeup on. It's just kind of like a makeup remover. Okay, so the first product I tried was this. It's called Teetotaler, and it's a packaging free face cleanser from, I dropped it on the floor, from Lush. And it's got like tea tree oil, I'm reading the thing, sage, rosemary, and then like castor oil as like the base. And it's really cool. You just kind of like warm it up in your hands and then use like your face warmth to kind of like melt it over your skin, which like kind of sounds gross, but it's super moisturizing and like feels amazing, and it smells so good. It's like citrusy, but like really fresh, kind of lemongrass-esque. But I love it. And I don't really know how much, because tea tree oil is supposed to be really good if you break out, and I'm sorry I keep looking in the viewfinder instead of at you guys. Tea tree oil is supposed to be really good if you have like acne prone skin. So I figured that that would be good for my skin, and I don't know how much it did regarding my face. And I actually was kind of worried that it might be making it a little bit more oily. I don't know how true that is because you rinse it off right away and it doesn't feel oily after. But at first it does. So I need to use it for a little bit longer before I can like say anything about that. But I love it. It's so much fun to use too. And the thing about getting new skincare stuff is that you just have fun washing your face because you're like, ooh, what's this product gonna do? While I was at Lush, I also got a little tester of this stuff called Angels on Bare Skin. And that is awesome because one of my favorite scents, I'm sure I've talked about it before, is lavender. And I don't know what exactly is in that because I didn't pull it up, but it's got lavender, I know. And it's both exfoliating and moisturizing, which is cool. So it's like coarse at first, and you put it in your hand and then you add water and like make a little paste, and then you put that all over your face and like rub it in. as if you were using like an exfoliant and then wash your face. And that is like super, super moisturizing. Like I don't need to moisturize after that. But it's also exfoliating, so you might want to add if you want, it's up to you. But I've been loving that. I want to get a full size of it just to use, because I exfoliate. I try to do it once, maybe twice a week, usually just once though. And then I do a mask once a week. And the mask that I've been doing is, everybody's heard of this. I know every beauty blogger has to have talked about this, but it's the, I'm not gonna be able to pronounce it either. The Mask of Magnamity. I'm pretty sure that's it actually. Which has honey and aduki beans and primrose seeds and peppermint oil and marigold oil and vanilla. And it's really cool because I don't know if you guys have ever used cleansers that like kind of like feel minty on your face. Like this feels like that. It like cools. Oh, and this is what it looks like on the inside. But yeah, so it smells good. It's really like refreshing. And you just put that on as a mask and leave it on for 10 minutes and then rinse it off. It's also a body mask. I haven't tried it on anything else other than my face, but I'm sure it's great. So I do that once a week and I exfoliate once a week. So I was trying to find that happy medium of like both moisturizing and still light enough that it's not gonna like clog my skin. So while I was in Ulta, there was a lady and she was like, oh, do you need any help? And I was like, I'm just looking, don't worry about me. And I kept like aimlessly wandering around, and eventually like she found me again. She was like, hey, like I tried like a moisturizer, and she was like, don't use that. I was like, okay. So she like led me over to like her little area, and she was like, listen, I'm like skincare expert, I got you. And she was like, use this. And she like puts it on my skin, and honestly it felt kind of like this one that I ended up buying. I don't know for sure though, I didn't end up buying it. But she was like, hey, it's really great, and gave me all this list of stuff that it does. But I looked at the price tag and I was like, I can't afford that. So while she was helping me, another lady came up and she was like, what do you use to cleanse? And I was having a no makeup day, so like my skin was in its full red splotchy broken out glory. She was like, what do you use? And I told her what I used, and she was like, stop using that, don't use it, it's bad. And I'm not going to mention it because like I don't want to like slam the brand or anything, because I don't know if it's bad. But she tried to sell me this other stuff that I ended up buying because it wasn't as expensive. And it's called Ain't Misbehaving. And the freaking glare is unreal. So this is what it looks like. And honestly, I really do think it's working, because I have this acne here, and I'm talking about this like very candidly in a video, which I've never done before. But I have this acne like here that's like just always there. It's like kind of like acne scars and kind of just broken out forever, I guess. I don't know. You can probably fix it. Like I said, I try random things. I like grab a bunch of stuff like this, like all of this stuff. I'm just trying and like hoping it'll work. Anyways, so, and I think that the reason I mentioned that is because I think that this is like kind of clearing it up. And I've literally only been using it for 3 days, I think. So don't take any of this as like gospel. Don't be like, oh my gosh, Lauren bought this stuff and it's cleared her skin and it's incredible, because I don't know. But I feel like it's working, and maybe it's just a placebo effect or what, I don't know. But basically the way this works, and I didn't even finish talking about my moisturizer, we'll come back. The way that this works is you put it on dry, which I've never heard of before. The lady at Ulta told me that your acne cleanser shouldn't foam, which I think that everybody thinks that it should. I don't know. She said she's been in this business for 18 years. So take her words. Don't take her words. Take it with a grain of salt. I'm not here to spread the gospel or anything like that. I'm talking about the products that I use because I just got a bunch of new stuff and I want to. So anyways, you put it on dry and rub it in and then wash it off, which I've never heard of. I always wash with water, but today you put it on dry, wash it off. And I think it's been working, so I don't know. Anyways, so that's the stuff I've been using, and then moisturizer. So my friend recommended the Clinique stuff, and I was gonna buy a full bottle, but since I bought the acne stuff, I was like, my wallet can't handle that. So I got a travel size. But I really like it because, like I said, it's not heavy and it moisturizes pretty well. Basically, this is my routine. Do this, micellar water to cleanse my makeup off. Do this, on dry, wash it off, and then finish with this moisturizer. And I've literally only been doing that for like 3 days. So I don't know if it works. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. But I just wanted to talk about the stuff I've been using because, like I said, it's fun to try new stuff, and I didn't have anything else to talk about. So that's my skincare routine, and that's all. That's the end of the video. So thank you for coming. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. If you guys want to talk about what you guys do in the comments, that would be super awesome, because like I said, I am not like, this is definitely the best thing to use for your skin about any of this kind of stuff. So I'm always open to try stuff, and I'm very random with what my skincare routine is. Like, I literally had a different skincare routine last week before I got all this stuff. So like, take it all with a grain of salt, but I really like it so far, and I'm hoping that it will help my skin be better. So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to leave any tips or questions or anything else in the comments below, you may. I will leave a list of all the products that I use in the description, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye!